everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my April update for the How Many Years the Experiment. This is a kind of year-long experiment that we are doing, we meaning me, Amanda, and Paula, to see if our equations for the How Many Years series holds true. Amanda picked specific items, and she is doing kind of like a shorter experiment. Paul and I, we must be crazy. We actually picked a year's worth of product and we're testing it that way. It's kind of cool that we're all doing a little bit different. Most of my categories are actually more than a year just because of the size of my products. That's just the way it kind of broke down. But I will give you all of that in a minute. So we are doing blush, highlight, lip products, and eyeshadow. Those are the ones that we had in the How Many Years series, so those are the ones that we are testing the formulas, or the equations. Now, I will say that all of the categories except for highlighter are equations that we came up with, and with the help of our friend Yana. We did some finagling a little bit with the stuff that she came up with. But the highlighters was something that we got through the Reddit community. I think Corey Side is the one that did the original video on those. And in the How Many Years series, we have her linked there. So we used her equation for the highlighters. And I'll be honest with you, that is the only category that I am concerned about. But I am notoriously light-handed with highlighter, but still, that category I am worried about. So, I'm going to start with that category because it hasn't changed. I have not finished any other highlighters. I still have finished 18.25 days worth of highlighter. I know that doesn't sound like much. I do have a lot of usage on 2 other highlighters, but they're not done yet, so I can't count them. I do believe both of them will be done if you want to see them. The first one is the Tristique Maldives Luminescent. I'm going to just take you to where the plastic is. That's what I have left on that. I only use it on my Cupid's bow. So, it's not going to go fast. And the other one is right here. This is the, pardon me. Pardon me, this voice. Is the Bare Minerals Gold Gossamer. Thank God for tea and honey. Keto is off for this week. Anyway, so I have good progress. It's pretty thin there in the middle, so the pan is expanding quite rapidly in the center. I have a feeling that's going to get repressed really soon. So even though they're not done, they both have a lot of really nice progress on them. So when one or both of those is done, my number is going to jump quite a bit. All right, the next one is going to be lip products. I just happen to have them on the same spreadsheet. My lip products that I had pulled out was 374.9 days, so roughly 375 days. Yeah, that's more than the 365. I'm still not worried about lip products. I am way ahead of the curve on this one. So far, from what I set aside to finish, plus the additional things that I have finished that I didn't originally set aside as my year, I have finished 156.27 days. That's a lot. Yeah, I finished almost 6 months worth of stuff in just over 3 months. So, I'm not worried about lip products at all. I have a drawer here in front of me that has stuff that I will still put in a project that I set aside specifically for this experiment. And it's not that much. To some people it might be. For me, it just doesn't seem like that much. I have, pardon me, 4 more of the little lipstick pans. The lip paint from Tarte that I'm about ready to pull the stopper out of. My Fresh Sugar Dream lip treatment, it is almost done. I am going to dig that one out. My Nude Sticks lip pencil. It's like a lip and cheek pencil. Only use it on my lips. That's probably half done. Lipstick adjuster, I'm starting to make good progress on that because it goes well with that nude sticks. And then I have 2 full-size Buxom, deluxe size of Lorac gloss, and 2 deluxe size of the Makeup Forever Artist Rouge lipsticks. Sounds like a lot, but it's really not, especially when some of them are half or 3/4 of the way used up. So again, that number's going to jump really high once I finish a couple of these things that are going to be done in the next month. So I'm not worried about lip products, not even a little bit. I have a feeling that, for me anyway, I'm going to way surpass that number. I think I have my formula set to 7 days, 5 applications per day. I probably could put 7 and 7, that I apply 7 times a day, because I'm sure there are days that I do and other days that I don't. So even if I did that, my numbers, they're going to be great. Blush has not changed at all. I am still sitting at 36.98 or 37 days, but I have some that have amazing progress on them. Let me pull those. Like this one from e.l.f. is in there. I've hit major pan on that one. I'm doing really good with that one. And I'm also, with this other e.l.f. one, that's more than half used. So I'm not worried about the blush. I'm not super heavy-handed with it, but I'm not light-handed either. I'm not worried about my numbers not being higher right now because those numbers are going to jump. And with blush, I must have been crazy when I set this up. When I originally pulled it for this experiment, I pulled 503.69 days. Yeah. That's like a year and a third. And I don't know what I was thinking, but still, I don't think I'm going to have a problem with it. If I have any left over, I mean, it is possible that I'll have some left over, but I don't know. I'm really thinking I can do it. But quite frankly, as long as I finish 365 days worth, I'm gonna be content with that, because that's really what the goal is, not Jessica's calculations in her head. That's never right. All right, moving on to eyeshadow. My original amount that I pulled was 383.68 days worth of product, and as of right now I have only finished 51.41 days worth. But if you guys have watched my Pan That Palette update, if you have watched the Single Ladies and My Man Matte, a lot of those products were in my original pull for this experiment. And even though they're not done, even though some of those shades are not done, I have major progress on them. Like, I know that I'm going to finish another couple of eyeshadows this month. I know it. There's a lot of them that are close, and I'm not worried about it. And I am using stuff that is not in my original pull, and I still think that I'm going to be able to do it. Pardon me. I'm not worried about eyeshadows at all. Not even the tiniest little bit. So even though that number, 51.41 days, is not high right now, next month when I do this, it's going to be a lot higher. I'm sure that it's going to jump quite a bit as soon as I start finishing up some of these eyeshadows that have amazing progress on them. So, I know I didn't show you a ton of product this time because this voice, I just wanted to do this as quickly as possible. You guys see a lot of my products through my project painting updates on a regular basis. So it's almost like showing you twice if I was to pull everything else out. But rest assured, the highlighter's the only one I'm even remotely concerned about. So I'm kind of curious to find out how Amanda's plays out, because she definitely uses the most highlighter of all of us. Girlfriend glows to the moon and back, and it looks good on her. I don't know. I have not been wearing highlighter that often, or not that often, that long. I just kind of really got into it in the last year or two. So I'm still getting my comfort zone with highlighters. But, and I know Paula's light-handed too, so I'm really curious to find out how this plays out. I know you guys are too. If anyone else is following along and doing this on their own, let me know how you guys are doing, because I am genuinely curious if anyone else is trying to do this experiment along with us. But anyway, definitely go check out Amanda and check out Paula. They are going to be listed down below. Their gorgeous faces are going to be at the end of my video. Let's see how they're doing, because we don't really talk about it. We just wait for each other's videos to come out, because I know we're all busy people. So I will be watching their videos and finding out all of this information when you guys do. So definitely go check them out. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.